Hi, I am John Stevenson, the Guaranteed Retirement Guy. And you might be asking, what is the safest annuity company ever to put your money into? Okay, well, this is debatable. There's a lot of companies out there that have been around for a long time, okay? And usually rule of thumb is pick an A-rated company, okay? If you want safe, secure, sound, pick an A-rated company. But there's probably more to it than that, right? Well, yes, there is, because there are some A-rated companies that have only been offering annuities for a few years, like Aspida. They're A-rated. They've got $500 billion backing them, and they're a strong company, but they've only been offering them for like 2 years, right? So they have other financial experience, obviously, but if you're looking for a company that's been around the block a long time with annuity payouts and they're highly rated, then I would probably pick a different company, okay? So, but this again, we're looking at the safest annuity company. Okay, I think Aspida is great. I think North American's great. They're A+, and so is Midland. They're A+. Okay, they're really strong companies, and they're one of the safest in the world, I would contend. But I'm going to talk to you about the one that I think is the safest. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, and I want you to look at what I'm seeing here. It's just a valued client, Delaware, 65 years old, $500,000. And some people ask me, John, why do you always do $500,000 in your videos? I'm like, I don't know. It's just an easy round number, but it could be obviously any number that you want. It's just an easy number for me to look at. So 500K, put in 65, we're 65 years old. We're going to take income at 70. Okay. We can take income right now. It doesn't matter. Okay. This will show me highest income. Oh, okay. And it's showing me the highest income, and then it'll drop down on some of these. So let me go back here. Say income. No income reduction. Okay, we want highest level income payout for the rest of our lives. Okay. All right. So now we see, all right, well, the highest is Equitrust or B++. Well, I want the safest. Corebridge, they're good. They're A-rated. F&G, A-rated. So we'll say, all right, well, there's a lot of A's here. Now we're looking at Midland. Okay, well, less income, but definitely safer because they got way, way more reserves. Okay, A+ rating, in order to have reserves, in order to get the A+ rating, you have to have high reserves, like 100%. Okay, versus an A, maybe have 90 or 95%, versus a B++, maybe 80%, right? So the higher reserve, the safer the company. And the longer they've been around, the safer they are. Midland's been around since the 1800s. Athene has not been around as long. But still, A+, that's huge, okay? They haven't been A+, though, all the time. They just recently became an A+ rated company, okay? And then you've got North American, A+. They've been A+ for a while, and they're over 100 years old as well. So again, what is the safest company, though, John? Well, first I wanted to show you the highest income that you can get from these. And if you're putting 500K, I would contend any of these are a good solution, any of them. Okay, they're strong companies. But if you just want the absolute safest, no matter what, bar none, then I'm just going to type in this name right here. Yes, the answer is Allianz. That, in my opinion, is the safest annuity company on the planet. Even over New York Life. Yes, New York Life is great. They've got $700 billion in assets. That's great and all. But guess what? Allianz has like over $3 trillion. Okay, and they're old too. They've been around since the 1800s. They are huge. So yeah, if I'm looking for the safest and I want to put tons of money into a company, I'd probably pick Allianz. Yeah, my income's going to be like 10,000 less, right, from the highest B++, but I'm willing to take a hit on that because I want the safest company, in my opinion, is Allianz. I want that. That's where I want my money. And so that's where I'll put it. Now, again, kind of take this as a grain of salt. We're talking about safest company, but for what reason? Okay. If they go out of business, the State Guarantee Association comes in, and depending on what state you're in, if you're in Connecticut, the State Guarantee Association guarantees your premium at $500,000 anyways. So you can do a B++, and they'll still guarantee that. Okay. So it's just like, all right, well, but if I'm in another state, it's usually around $250,000. So maybe I'll spread it over 2 different carriers. Well, if I do that, I can still do a B++ or an A or an A-, and I'm still fine, right? I'm still got the guarantees backed by the State Guarantee Association that's got billions of dollars to bail them out anyways, right? So that's what I'm talking about as far as safety. Now, if you want to put it all into one company, then absolutely Allianz is a great choice. Okay, I've got people that put over $1 million into this company, and it's a very good decision. even if it's not spread out and it's not state guaranteed, above that 250, they're putting it in a company that's the largest in the world. It's got trillions and trillions and trillions. They're going to be fine. Okay. So if you're looking for the safest A+ rated company, Allianz is it. Now you've got some other companies like Mass Mutual, good example. They're like A++. That's really good, right? They're not as big. There's not as big as Allianz. So again, they just have a different type of reserve amount and they service people in a different way. Mass Mutual Ascend is actually a real good product for a MYGA. But for income, yeah, not so much. They don't really do good income products. So if you're looking for the best paying annuity for income, that is the safest on the planet, in my opinion, pick Allianz. Okay? All right, so that's all I have to say about that. Again, you can book a call with me anytime you want. There is a link below this video, and we'll talk about all of the top annuities. Okay, I'm not biased. Okay, I'm not going to try to sell you Allianz. Okay, there's so many good companies out there. In fact, my portfolio, I'm not going to only hold Allianz for my retirement. Okay, there's a host of these other companies that I trust, I like working with. Even EquiTrust or B++, they're a good company too. Okay, I will spread my wealth out over a number of different contracts because I want multiple levels of pensions from different companies, different carriers. Okay, it's a great strategy. And of course, it allows me to activate income on those contracts anytime I want, at any different point in my retirement. Okay, so if that's something you want to look at and you are interested in unbiased advice from someone who will show you everything, regardless of what they're getting paid, then that's me. Okay, I'm happy to show that to you. Again, go to the link below this video. It'll go directly to my calendar and just pick a time that works for you. And then we'll sit down. I'll answer all your questions. I won't try to sell you anything. And I just want the best for you. Okay, so if that makes sense, if that resonates with you, then please book a call. So otherwise, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.